Hello ladies and gentle trolls, welcome to the mini set for my custom Hearthstone expansion Return to the Rumble, Blood Feud. In this video we'll go over half of the cards from the mini set, starting with this legendary for Demon Hunter, the Avatar of Hakkar.
Hakkar lives.
The Blood Feud mini set is the conclusion to my custom expansion Year of the Imp. So in addition to the keywords from Return to the Rumble, this mini set will also feature the keywords from my previous two expansions, Tales from the Broken Isles and Mission to Argus. This can be seen on this card, which features the keyword from Tales from the Broken Isles, Extreme. Cards with Extreme will trigger a bonus if the card is the highest or lowest cost card in your hand when played, even if you have another card of the same cost. The Avatar of Hakkar has both a Battlecry Death Rattle Extreme, Outcast and Overkill effect that will give your hero +2 attack with each. So when you play the Avatar you can get up to 6 attack, but if you somehow manage to give it Rush, you could go all the way up to +10 attack in a single turn.
Die, mortals.
Now check out these two cards. Since the Blood Feud mini set concludes the Year of the Imp, I figured it'd also be a good opportunity to add some more support to the archetypes from my previous expansions. In Tales from the Broken Isles I gave Demon Hunter cards for a new Discard Demon Hunter. These two cards are meant to slot in with those. And the extra prepared spell can also be played alongside the Illidari Initiate package I made for Mission to Argus. For Druid I made these two cards, which work as support to a lot of playstyles. They even have some overlap in their design. In Mission to Argus, Druid got a new package that revolved around the two Druid spells Lunar Eclipse and Solar Eclipse. I've made this card that further supports this package. Star Weaving is a 1-mana Arcane spell, and when you cast it, it will add both a Lunar Eclipse and Solar Eclipse spell to your hand. Moving on, we have the cards for Hunters, such as this new spell, Lesser Mark of Blood. This is part of a new series of shadow spells in this mini set, which each have an effect and will then shuffle an upgraded version of itself into your deck, which will have lifesteal in some way. Can't have a Blood Feud without lifesteal. Lesser Mark of Blood is a 1-mana shadow spell that will give a random minion in your hand +2/+2, and then shuffle Greater Mark of Blood into your deck, which will give a random minion in your hand +5/+5 and lifesteal for only 1 mana. Since this is a shadow spell, it can be played with a Shadow Hunter archetype from Mission to Argus. Hunter is also getting this card, Saurid Handler, which is ideal to play alongside the animal companion cards I gave Hunter in Tales from the Broken Isles. In addition to Extreme, this mini set also features the keyword from Mission to Argus, Retaliate, as can be seen on this new Hunter secret. Characters with Retaliate will return bonus damage to any character that damages them, whether that damage comes from attacks, spells, battle cries, or you name it. Big Game Betrayal will trigger when a friendly minion takes damage, and then give it Retaliate 4. This effect will trigger immediately, so the minion will return 4 damage to whatever damaged it right away. This card could easily slot in with a Secret Hunter package from Tales from the Broken Isles. Now let's take a step back and look at the cards for Death Knight, such as this legendary Yeniku the Risen. Yeniku is a 6-mana 4/5 undead with a Blood and Frost rune. Yeniku has lifesteal, and when you play him he will spend up to 3 corpses to deal that much as damage to all enemies and draw that many cards. In Mission to Argus I gave Death Knight many cards revolving around freezing, and here is 2 more that could slot in with those. Up next are the cards for Mage. In Mission to Argus, Mage got a new mech package, and this mini set adds 2 more cards as support to those. I've also made this spell for Mage, Blood Bolt. This 6-mana shadow spell will deal 15 damage to an enemy minion, and any excess damage will then be randomly split among all remaining enemy minions. This card works really well alongside the big spell Mage package Mage also got in Mission to Argus. Last up are the cards for Paladin, such as this shadow spell, Lesser Blessing of Blood. This card is part of that new cycle of shadow spells I mentioned earlier. Lesser Blessing of Blood will give a friendly minion Retaliate 3, meaning that minion will return 3 damage anytime it takes damage, and then shuffle Greater Blessing of Blood into your deck, which will give a friendly minion Lifesteal, Divine Shield and Taunt in addition to the Retaliate 3. In Mission to Argus, Paladin got a new type of card called Virtues, which relied on you casting unique holy spells throughout the game. I made this new location for Paladin, which helps you get more holy spells for your Virtues. The last card is Valkyria in Waiting, which is a 4-mana 4/1 minion with Divine Shield, which will summon a 5/5 Valkyria Battle Maiden with Taunt upon death. Valkyr Battle Maidens were a new archetype for both Paladin and Warrior in my first expansion, Tales from the Broken Isles. Those were all the cards I had for you in this video, but you can check out all 38 cards of the mini set now. If you go to the description, you'll find a link there. Well, that's it guys. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe and all that, and I will see you next week for part 2.